Hello everybody, this is Morten from English. We are here at Book the Future event at Meccanotecnica in Bergamo, Italy. And I have the pleasure of talking to Elisabetta. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I mean, fantastic. One thing is that you have been very involved in this event, of course, right?
Yeah, I would say not from the very beginning, but work in progress. Then everything came in and started organizing what to put in the hall. So what to show, how to show it, and how to express our message to our customers and sales.
Then on top of that, you're also taking over Julia's job as in communication and marketing, right?
Yes.
And on top of that, you are also responsible for sales in Korea and China.
Correct.
Do you ever sleep?
Actually, I do during the weekend. So I'm looking forward to this weekend as well.
I can imagine, yeah. So we are obviously in Italy, and this is an Italian manufacturer. Do they at all need these kind of products in Asia?
Yeah, I would say even in different areas in the world, the needs are actually shifting towards the same product. It's not at the same speed, but we do see customers asking more and more about digital products, not only about standalone machines. So a few years ago, when we were talking about digital, it was standalone solutions that could provide the exact need to the customer. So maybe I need a book sewing machine, or maybe I just need to add the cover to our book blocks. They weren't thinking about the whole workflow in the digital production. So what we really want to show during this open house and maybe in the next exhibitions is that the digital world is shifting towards a complete solution.
And lucky you guys, because now you have a complete solution, right?
Yes, we do. This is also the occasion to show our newest entry in the portfolio, which is LYRA casing in machine. This is especially designed for short runs and book one. What is very peculiar and important to highlight is that all our machines can connect and talk to each other. So it simplifies the workflow for the customers.
See, you're already in the marketing machine, right? I'm just asking simple questions about how printers are operating in China and Korea. No, joke aside. No, I'm just wondering. I like your machine, so don't worry about that. I'm more like thinking that we see in Europe and in the US, we see a very clear tendency towards books of one. But if you look at China, that's a huge market. So I was just wondering, because you still have a lot of customers there that maybe print 1 million books or whatever, right? And you can of course deliver both, but you see the same clear trends in the big Asian market like China?
I would say when you talk to the customer, it's clearer. If you just look from the outside, I do agree with you. You're like, they produce millions of books. How is it possible that they want to make book of one? Do they even have the need to do that? Actually, the main companies, the bigger companies are doing this. It's a shift from offset to digital, but they're keeping the offset. So it's kind of dividing the company into departments.
So the same company can have, let's say, a huge offset division, and now they're strengthening the digital division.
Exactly. They're kind of dividing their orders. So what their customer gives them, and they say, okay, is this still profitable for the offset machines, or do I need to find a better solution and maybe use digital solutions? That's what's happening. That's why many customers are asking not the standalone machine, but how can I connect all my machines, save time, save people, and save money, and still produce something of high quality.
I spoke to your colleague Luca just before about the US, and I said to him, when you, as a new player, come with a total line, I mean, you're known for your section sewn and smooth sewn books for years, right? But when you come in with the perfect binder and with your case binding solutions, all the new things, the customers often have something in advance, right? So you have to kick somebody out, right?
I wouldn't say necessarily. So some of our customers, they prefer keeping their equipment.
So
the
it's an
existing
expanding
equipment.
market, basically.
Yeah, it's expanding. Only a few may want to change the equipment, but that's a long-term decision. So the first step is, okay, I know I have this equipment, but usually it's standalone machines, and they want to implement the digital department. So it's kind of expanding, trying to figure out which solution works the best for them, and then maybe little by little finding what workflow is also the better one.
I guess you travel in Korea and China to visit customers, right? I guess also that, I mean, in Europe, we see more and more Chinese competition in the European and American markets, also in Mexico, where we met Stefano just a few weeks ago. But when you come to China and you have European equipment that I assume is maybe a little bit more expensive than Chinese, do you have difficulties convincing people that this is a good investment?
So if you just talk about the price, definitely a huge difficulty. But we need to start a conversation with the customer. It's not only about the price, but the quality, what we can offer, the features we have. So yes, the first step is always the hardest, but little by little, it's feasible to convince customers.
And how is it for a young woman to come into a stubborn old Chinese printing company? Is it easy to have the conversation, or?
I think when they understand and see that you're prepared not only for sales but also technically, our equipment is highly technical. It has many features. Customers also have many technical questions. So having a basics and knowing the basics of the equipment, how it actually works, how you manage the equipment, it does help.
So the moment that you know more than them, you are safe, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.